Hi everyone, this is Andrew Stanley, your seasoned computer instructor. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create standard fan, something like this. Now all you have to do is to get your system ready and also ensure that there's Corel draw on your system. Then carefully follow my easy step. Thank you. Now to create standard fan, the first thing I have to do is to draw the blade. And how can I create a blade? I'll click on polygon tool. The polygon tool is from the toolbox after the ellipse tool. And the shortcut for polygon tool is letter Y. Just press Y on your keyboard and automatically your mouse will turn to polygon. But I'm clicking on polygon tool. When I left click on polygon tool, my mouse pointer changed to polygon with a plus sign indicating that I've successfully clicked on polygon. Then you have to look at the property bar because by default we have 5, which is polygon. So I'm setting it to 3, which is triangle. So use the down arrow to set it to number of points of polygon, which is 3 now. I'm going to 3, put on to triangle when I click and drag to form something like this. Then the next thing you have to do is to click on shape tool. Shape tool is the second tool from the toolbox and the shortcut is F10. So I'm clicking on shape tool by left clicking. And when you left click on shape tool, your mouse pointer will indicate shape tool. And we have some node. These are node. We have node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So in between the 1 and 2, stay at the middle of the node. 1 and 2 stay at the middle of the line. Your mouse turn to letter S, indicating that you're on the line. Then click by pressing the left button. Asterisk indicates, meaning that you have clicked. Then from the property bar, take your time to move on to convert line to curve. Then 2 nodes will appear. Do not touch any of the node. Then stay at the middle of the 2 nodes. Your mouse turn to S, click and drag it down gradually until you form something like this. So after doing something like this, the next thing you have to do is to come to this node. The node here and here, stay at the middle again. Your mouse turn to letter S, which is this, indicating you're on it. Then click once by pressing the left button of your mouse. Then from the property bar, click on convert line to curve. 2 lines will also indicate, but do not touch any of the lines. Stay at the middle of the line and click, hold the mouse pointer and drag up gradually until you form something like this. Then from the color palette, which is located at the right part of your screen, you will see color black. So let's click on black to fill the inner part of this object. Then the next thing you have to do is to change your mouse pointer from shape tool to pick tool. And to change your mouse pointer from shape tool to pick tool is either you left click on the pick tool or you press space bar on the keyboard. But I'm clicking on the pick tool. Now pick tool is used to move object or resize object because I want to reduce this shape. So you click on pick tool, you point to the nodes. Here, your mouse turn to arrow, you click, hold it down and drag to form your desired size of object. Then you click and drag it to move the object to the other side until I create another concept or design. So after doing that, the next thing you have to do is to draw something, which is the blade, the circle. And how can I create a circle? You click on ellipse tool, which is F7 as a shortcut. The ellipse tool is after the rectangle tool. So pressing the ellipse, your mouse automatically changes to a plus sign and ellipse shape, meaning you have successfully clicked on ellipse tool. Now you click and drag. When you are dragging, you hold down the control key to get a perfect circle. Holding down the control key enables the user to create a perfect shape. Then you can drop your control key after drawing your shape. Then the next thing you have to do is to change your mouse pointer from ellipse tool to pick tool, or you can press the space bar key. So I'm clicking on the pick tool, which is the first tool on the toolbox, which is to select object. Now the next thing you have to do is to point to the last node here. Your mouse turn to arrow. Use your left hand to hold on the shift key on the keyboard. Use your left hand to hold on the shift key on the keyboard and click and drag inside. Shift key enable me to centralize a circle. So make sure you get a shape like this. Shift key is the one that helped me to get something like this. So once you get your desired shape, right click without leaving the left click button. Right click without leaving the left click button. It will duplicate the object. I do it again. Point to this node your mouse want to arrow, click, hold down the shift key with your left hand on the keyboard, drag inside, target your desired shape and right click without leaving your left click. Keep doing it until you attain your desired shape or what you want. So I'm left clicking, holding down the shift key, centralize it, and right clicking without leaving the left click, duplicate it. That's what I'm doing now. Shift, right click to duplicate, shift, right click without leaving left click to duplicate. Keep on doing this. Click, hold down the shift key, right click to duplicate it without leaving the left click. Click, drag inside, hold down the shift key, right click, do it again, click, drag inside, right click without leaving the left click. Don't leave the left click and right click like that until you get something like this. So after doing that, the next thing you have to do is to choose your color from the color palette, which is color black. Then the next thing you have to do is to group this object because they are scattered. So make sure your mouse pointer is above the object. So after making sure that your mouse is here, you click and drag. Make sure that this marquee covers the object that you want to group together. Then from the group, we can press Ctrl G from the keyboard, or you can press the group icon, or you can go to arrangement from the menu bar. A drop down list appear will give you opportunity to click on group. So once you group, you can reduce the shape. Remember, I'm using pick tool to reduce the shape of my object because pick tool is to resize. So I can now take my time to bring the pre-designed fan, the blade I've designed, and place it at the center of the pre-designed circle. Then you can marquee the two together because they are different objects now. Then remember that I say you should click on arrange to group or press Ctrl G to group, or you can press this icon to group. So after grouping the object, you are permitted to resize it if you like. Then you now click on rectangle tool from the toolbar, which is F6 by shortcut. So you can press the F6 on the keyboard, or you click on rectangle tool. So when you click on rectangle tool, a plus sign indicates with a rectangle sign indicating that you have successfully clicked on rectangle tool. Then you can click and drag to form a vertical rectangle shape. Don't allow it to be too wide or something like this. So once you get it, drop your mouse pointer. You can go to the color palette, which is on the right hand side, and choose color black. Then I want to move this object to this. You can use the directional key on the keyboard, but I'm using pick tool, which is also spacebar shortcut. So pressing spacebar automatically click on pick tool for me. Then you can click and drag this object and place it on top of the blade. Then the next thing you have to do is to click on ellipse tool, which is F7. Don't forget the shortcut. Or you click on it, your mouse indicates that you are successfully click and drag to form something like this shape and drop your mouse. Then from the color palette, you click on color black. So after doing that, you click on pick tool because I want to move this object downward here. So I must remember that spacebar is my shortcut. Then click and drag and position it very well. If it's not positioned, you are permitted to use the directional key on the keyboard to set it. Finally, you marquee every object together and group, which is Ctrl G or arrange menu group. Then the next thing you have to do, I want to type this down the fan that is here. So you just click on the letter A, which is on the toolbox, or you press F8, which is text to shortcut. You click and type stand the fan, STANDING space FAN. Now to resize this object, we use pick tool. Spacebar will not work as a shortcut because you are typing. So I have to click on pick tool to enlarge this stand the fan for visibility. Then you can click and drag it to position it beneath the pre-designed fan and bold it if you like. So this is how to create the stand fan. I hope you understand the procedure on how to design this stand fan. If you have any question, please, you can send me a message or visit my page. You can just visit my YouTube page by typing StáñGùRú. So StáñGùRú or Stante Baba. On my Facebook page, you can say type Stante Computer and ICT page to visit me. Ask me any question, watch my videos on my online lesson. And for my TikTok account, you can just visit by typing Stante Baba 31. See you in my next class. I remain your humble seasoned computer guru, StáñGùRú. Thank you.